Today we're discussing 7th grade, Chapter 9, Lesson 5, Misleading Graphs and Statistics. I know you wouldn't believe this, but some people can skew information by just misleading you and pointing you at the wrong type of statistics. So we're going to be looking at different ways of looking at data. Median is the middle number. So when you're looking at a set of numbers, like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the number in the middle is the median. And you have to line them up from least to greatest. They have to be lined up first. Mean is just another way of saying average. And you have to add all of the numbers in the set and then divide by how many numbers there were. Mode is the number that occurs the most. And then we have range. Range is the difference in the biggest and the littlest. So let's look at what you're going to be doing today. You're going to be looking at a set of data. That would be this thing right here. And you're going to be finding the mean, median, mode, and range. That should be fairly easy for you. And then you have to make a decision about which one of those would best represent what is in the chart. For example, if there's a number that's way away from most of them, that probably would not be the best representation. The best representation is going to be a number that will represent all of those numbers. Notice that some of them are really low, and some of them, 3 of them, are kind of close to each other. So a number that's near the majority would probably be the best representation. The number that is the farthest away would probably be a bad representation. That would be misleading. So pick which one's going to be the most misleading and which one would be the best. And then you're going to make a decision about a chart. The graph below shows the hourly body temperature for a hospital patient. Which graph would be more helpful to the doctor in showing the change in body temperature? Notice this graph on the left. It looks like it just barely changes. But the graph on the right, big changes in temperature. And really it's the same numbers. It's exactly the same numbers. So at 1 p.m., the temperature was just a little over 100. At 1 p.m., we can see it was a little over 101. So B shows more detail, and graph A does not. If you were a doctor, which one do you think you'd want to see? Would you want to see more detail of how much it's actually changing? Or do you just want to see that, it's around 100. Looks like it's a little over 100 the whole time. Probably want more detail.